चलो आज कंप्लीट होगा क्या?
Confringo! Confringo!
काय जरा क्वेस्ट करत होतो रे कालची. सबॅशियन कुठे गेला आपला? Nantar. I know this place near there. Southern coast. You can search for final cave pieces. Southern coast कहाँ है बे? Southern coast. Southern coast कुठे आहे? इथंच आहे की नाही कुठं तर आहे ना. सन कोस्ट कहाँ है रे? क्या मालूम? हाँ का सदर्न कोस्ट का. सदर्न कोस्ट में सबैशन के क्वेस्ट मस्त रहते हैं. डार्क स्पेल्स देते ना वो. माझं लेवल काय आहे आता सध्याचं?
You up to now?
I do hate to ask, but would you be able to help me? I would appreciate a little help, if you've a moment.
झालं बे 23. थोडंच उरलंय. एक कोण जर गोष्ट केलं.
Arresto momentum. Bombarda. Defender. Glacier. Crucio. Imperial. Incendio. Confringo.
इथंच बोललेला की रे, कुठं बोललेलं आहे बॉट? हे नॉर्थ झाले, साऊथ इथं आहे तर नाही. सेबेस्टियन कहाँ है रे? Room 5.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the second best Slytherin.
Only to then find out about.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
मैं वो पॉइंट रिडीम करना है। चलो कहते हैशटैग मीम 1
I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant.
कंट्रोलर मजा देगा।
Good. I've got this.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Ale questa è Sabesinci. Duel. Duel quest must have.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous wants today, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
वो कमांड वो वाली कमांड देखना पड़ेगा वो कमांड यूज नहीं होती
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
Hello again. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
House elves.
लेवल 24 का हुई ना बे थोड़ा दूर लय Right झालाय boss. हे करत होतो.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Upside Hogsmeade. आला इथं काय का?
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
तिघांना बोलत आहे का?
Glad you came.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
इथं वर कधीच गेलो नाही.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Glad you came.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
I'm on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
ये वाला चेस्ट है बे
Regarding Levioso. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere. Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty. Incendio! Glacis! Bombarda!
साला पे 24 लेवल है मैं कब फ्लाई करता है इन्हें फ्लाई करता
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
गेल तक बात तो इतना सालों बाद मुझे पढ़वा ले जाओ देख क्वेस्ट करा मैंने
But he must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Could use a few more house elves in my house.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
after the हमले हुआ
Revelio. The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Only a Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Just keep
Ray? I'd say we know who to leave at home, minding the others.
Locks and guards can't stop me.
There's no Dallas.
Expulsor!
Imperial! Confringo! Crucio! Glacier! Defender! Bombarda!
You manipulated me. You'll accept it.
Petrificus Totalis. Revelio. Natty must be here somewhere. Revelio. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am alright. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to find it. It must
Revelio.
My wand is somewhere in this room. I can tell. Please, you must find it. Quickly.
Diamond Light, you want it?
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there. Mr. Rabe's wand! He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay. I understand.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
कोणाचं नाही बे इनविजिबल स्पेल यूज करून चाललं.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
वरचं ते शिल्ड असल्यावर पण बसतंय बे झाप्प करून.
Nutsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Confringo!
मेन क्वेस्ट चालू हो गई है इसी तरह. ले लाम भाई रे.
Perhaps not the best place to be caught alone.
Hogwarts is lucky.
हा बे जरा स्मूथ चालले पण आपले गुरुम या अपग्रेड लावल्यावर. फायर अनलॉक करू ना. अच्छा Sebastian
Nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl.
Sebastian
Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard its permanent valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Patricus Totalis.
Yes, sir.
Bombarda. Revelio.
Kestrels overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not going to trek up this mountain in silence. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
सरळ घुसून मारून जा. आपण पॉवरफुल आहे. आला पण लपून जायचं या.
I bet the Thestral nest is close by.
Kill any who trespass.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning.
I'm on good.
Who's there?
Incendio. Good for you. Glaciers.
I won't wait.
Bombarda. Glaciers. Defender.
Won't get away with that.
Imperio. Glaciers. Bombarda.
They got what they deserve.
Revelio. What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
मी घुसलेलो ना बे. मी सोडून घुसलो. उचलून मी वरडाला यायला.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Hello?
Imperial. Cruising. Levioso! Expelliarmus!
लगान में लाइन.
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be
Imperial.
to help him achieve his goals in that.
Defender. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Bombarda.
Not quite.
Glacius. Incendio.
You can't stop us.
Incendio. Confringo. Crucial. Defender. This must be. Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what?
For what?
Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Revelio! So far, so good.
Spiders. How fitting.
Glacius, Bombarda. Defender. Glacius. Imperial. Confringo. Incendio. Crucial. Glacius. Bombarda. Defender. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Crucial. Imperial. Incendio. Confringo.
अजून एक आहे.
Confringo. Incendio. Defender. These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Confringo! Bingo! Glacius! Bombarda! A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here.
Incendio! Sendo! Protego!
Totally sarad be.
Sendo! Accio! Depulso! Bombarda! Confringo!
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Imperial! Confringo! Crucial! Glacius! Confringo! Arresto Momentum! Confringo! Bombarda! Glacius! Arresto Momentum! Defender! Incendio! Crucio! Imperial! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius! Defender! Arresto Momentum Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Crucial! Glacius! Defender! Bombarda! Arresto Momentum! Expelliarmus! Depulso! Levioso! Glacius! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Incendio! Crucio! Reparo! Accio! Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes. Revelio!
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Incendio!
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio!
अबे हीलिंग पोशन कितने ले सकते बे?
Incendio! Arresto momentum. Incendio. Confringo. Crucio. Imperial. Confringo. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Glaciers. Bombarda. Defender. Incendio. Confringo. Crucio. Imperial. Bombarda. Defender. Glaciers. Rebellion. Crucio. Confringo. Incendio. Defender. Arresto momentum. Protego. Bombarda. Glaciers. Confringo. Imperial. Incendio. Confringo. Nice teamwork. Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
इम्पेरियो खतरनाक आहे क्रुसिओ इम्पेरियो काय करता येत नाही बे एनिमीला बसले तर
Incendio. Revelio. Reparo.
That troll certainly made a mess of things. Debris everywhere.
Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Reparo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view! Well worth it! Another barrier.
Confringo.
Blast through it, I'm certain.
Revelio.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
The triptych pointed us here.
पडलोच असतो बे
Revelio.
अजून एक कुठं
Another rune symbol.
Confringo.
I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Revelio.
Another area Isadora created.
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Incendio. Revelio. final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Undercroft.
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirm that which I've always believed.
Emotions
We have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
Alright. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this? Unnervesome.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Keeper नाही मानत.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait? Yes!
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from...
Bombarda!
You've come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
I found one of Ranrock's drills in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join
Bombarda!
I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
आपण चालतो का ग्रुपने ट्रॅव्हल करायला सोपं आहे ते ॲनिमल्सने स्पेस शिफ्ट दाबून जायला लागतं
Bombarda!
We'll reclaim what is rightfully ours.
This mine could be hiding a secret. No sign of Lodgok out here. Must be inside already.
मागच्यानं मारलोच नाही डायरेक्ट घुसलो
Look at this.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
Someone there.
It's Totalis. Revenue. This card ought to get me deeper into the mine. just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time. How deep will this take me?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car? Yeah, with its part, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. It's it. I wonder where these pipes go. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Who's there? What the hell? Glacius! Bombarder! Just the Talus!
What's keeping us from fighting?
Revelio. Ranrock is here. I only hope Lodgok doesn't cross paths with him.
Afraid to fight? Reminds me of the time on any...
What was that? Petrificus Totalis. Revelio.
Onward, up for a minute, Don. And happily on this land.
I won't rest.
Incendio! Confundo!
One less human to worry about.
Defender! Bombarda! Cruise! Incendio! Confundo! Half, I suspect. Places! Bombarda!
I will wait.
Levioso! Wholesome! Incendio should be enough to light these flames. Revelio! Confringo! I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does. Revelio.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will crumble!
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's loyalists.
I deserve better than patrol duty. That was a close one.
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I
this one lurking outside?
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew where it was!
Don't!
You're right.
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! Abracadabra!
कल्टी मार करती
Poor Lord Gok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Let's get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
आवाडा का टवाडा कधी भेटतंय ते चेंबर ऑफ तिकडे जायचं ना डायरेक्ट टीपी करू की हॅरी पॉटर हो वाटले बे आता ये किती पार्ट आहेत 7-8 पार्ट बघून टाक परत एकदा लहानपणी असं बघायला कसली मजा येत होती.
I hope Professor Fig got my owl. I need to tell him and the keepers that Ranrock knows where the last repository is.
According to the owl I received, Ranrock is moving more quickly than we could have anticipated.
This is grave news indeed. We had hoped for more time to discuss the best path forward.
Let us hear what the student has to say.
Professor, you received my owl. Ranrock has the last of Bragbor's journals. He killed Lodgok to get it. He knows where the last repository is.
Godric's heart.
Lodgok and Ranrock were brothers. Lodgok was bringing the journal to me.
Ranrock is a monster. We need to know where the final repository is.
Surely this changes things. Ranrock has Bragbor's journals and knows where the final repository is.
We obliviated Bragbor. He kept journals? Why would he have documented all of this? He didn't know what we were containing.
I'm afraid I can't say. I didn't read the journals.
I fear you are correct. The situation is far from ideal, but we can wait no longer. I will defer to Professor Rackham as to how to proceed.
Based upon the memories they have seen, I believe our young friend is well aware of the grave circumstances in which we find ourselves. The next trial will involve an exceptional level of magical skill and a nuanced ability to interact with beasts. Find a face of stone and tendrils. I should advise you that you must engage with any beast that is part of the trial on your own. Professor Bakar will meet you in his pensive room.
An exceptional level of magical skill? Nuanced ability to interact with beasts? I suppose we should begin our search for a face of stone and tendrils, whatever that may be.
Very well.
Professor Weasley has been keeping an eye on me. Perhaps we should meet there, so she has no reason to raise concerns with Professor Black. I shall see you near the coast.
Hello. Near the coast, असा कुठं आहे जायला coast? पीपी है अपने पास में, पीपी मार के जाते हैं अपन.
You're here. I have good news. We do not have any of Ranrock's loyalists to contend with. Of course, the bad news is that it's likely because they no longer need to track the Keepers for information. This place could do with a bit of pruning. Let's look around.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Is that a... It is. I believe I know what must be done.
What must be done?
Do you recognize the head sculpted there?
What sign?
It looks like a grap horn.
And the prints carved into the ground lead me to believe that a grap horn will somehow open the way forward.
That's what Professor Rackham meant when he spoke of my needing an ability to interact with beasts.
It would seem so. I do know that the last of a long dynasty of Graphorns lives nearby. They call him the Lord of the Shore. I suspect you'll need to bring him here. What happens next, I can't say.
If that's what must be done, I'll do it.
Excellent. I know this area well enough. When you see the remains of a large sea creature, you're in the right place. Now, Professor Rackham made it clear that you must engage with any beast that is part of this trial on your own. So I shall wish you good luck and wait for your return in the map chamber.
हो ना 1000 किलोमीटर लांब आहे.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Who lived here, I wonder? This must be the place. Very well, Lord of the Shore. Show yourself. You are a fierce one. Defender, places. Bombarder. Places. Defender. Arrest the momentum.
करा देगा बे याला ब्रश करू का
Fringo! Glaciers! Bombard! Defender!
एवढा अवघड नव्हतं ते.
I need your help, friend.
उडतात आहे काय याला?
She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly. I need to race now, my friend. It'll take more than this to stop the Lord of the Shore. Slippery. Miss one. Expulso! I should investigate. We're crossing that bridge whether you like it or not. Time for you all to clear out.
You freed that I had money on it.
Slow down now. There we go. Ah, there you are.
लास्ट ट्रायल है उसका.
Professor Rackham was right to have had faith in you. My memories should answer any questions you may have about the power you will need to protect.
Thank you, Professor Bakar. I shall see you back in the map chamber. Revelio.
The one who masters memory. Achievement received.
Hello? Isadora? Isadora? Mr. Morgan,
लगा दे लगे.
Son, I'm glad you're here.
Isadora was not at her home.
I know.
Her father. Percival.
What is it?
It is as though he was stripped not only of his pain, but of all emotion.
Everything is much worse than I feared. Neve was right. Isadora hasn't stopped. I've just learned that she has been wielding that magic on students.
We must gather the others. I need you to return to your common room, all right?
बाबा सारखं दिसायला.
What have you done?
Take a breath.
Students, Isadora.
Everyone feels pain. And why? Because of your arrogance? Your obsession with secrets? He won't suffer any longer. Not my father, not my students, no one.
Isadora, set down your wand.
Professor, you taught me to hone my power, not throw it away.
I did not teach you this. Expelliarmus!
आवडा गटावाडा मारत असता आपल्या.
She's alive.
मला पण द्या बे आवाडा का नवाडा.
The caverns below Hogwarts, where you fought Isadora. Is that the location of the final repository?
It is. You see, we could not destroy the strands of emotion Isadora had stolen from so many. So we did all that we could to keep them safe. We also realized that until they could be destroyed, the magic used to create them was a danger to wizard kind. Hence, we became keepers. Keepers of an unfathomable secret. We knew that someday, one with the ability to see traces of ancient magic might be seduced by its power. We built the trials to lead that person to us, to allow them to prove themselves worthy of the knowledge we'd kept hidden and the responsibility that accompanies it.
Have I not proven myself, Professor? I need to get to that repository before Ranrock does.
You have, and you will. But the repository is protected by powerful ancient magic. To enter, you must craft a special wand from the 4 artifacts you found above our pensives.
So the repository is safe from Ranrock for now.
If he is, as you suspect, capable of using the power of the other repository, I fear he will be able to breach our defenses.
Then I must go now and craft this wand. Perhaps Mr. Ollivander will help me.
Another Ollivander? I'm not surprised. As I am sure he will tell you, this wand may be used for only one purpose. Return with the wand, and we will open the way forward.
I shall send an owl ahead to Ollivander. Whilst you visit him, I'll reach out to Professor Weasley.
Professor Weasley?
Yes. I may have made an error in judgment by not informing her of Ranrock's intentions earlier. I only hope it's not too late. If Ranrock really is going to try to drill below Hogwarts, we'll need all the help we can get.
All right, Professor. I'll see you soon.
Seduce Lord of the Sea. Are we going to Hogsmeade, eh?
There's Ollivander's. I hope he can help me craft the Keeper's wand. Hello, Mr. Ollivander. I wondered if you might be able to help me with something.
Yes, Professor Fig sent an owl informing me that you'd be coming. He was a bit cryptic, said you need to have a special wand crafted, that you'd bring me the materials.
Yes, sir. I have them here.
Oh, my. How extraordinary. Remarkable design. I will be honest, I have never crafted a wand in this fashion. Repaired broken wands, of course, but this is something else entirely. Keeping me on my toes, aren't you? I think I can work with what you've brought me. Let me see what I can do.
आपला समोर नाही बनवता हा करायला वॉट
It is done. I should warn you, I've never seen a wand like this before. My suspicion, as Professor Fig implied in his letter, is that it serves a unique purpose. I doubt you shall find much use for it otherwise.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
I'm afraid you're on your own. I've ensured that we have a moment to ourselves. Oh, come. No need for such theatrics. In light of what Ranrock now knows, you must agree that our interests are aligned.
Our interests will never be aligned.
You would let goblins take what is rightfully ours? The final repository belongs to wizard kind. We would be fools not to work together. What's that you've got there? Might this sudden visit to the Wand Maker have something to do with our mutual pursuit?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That repository is my birthright!
Charles Rookwood wouldn't have wanted you near it.
The arrogance. Should have known better than to try and reason with a child. I've always said, children should be seen and not heard.
टिपी मारली का काय मला
Don't go down easy.
Knew you were still hanging about.
Bombarder. Glacius. Defender.
Get and you. You will pay for your deed.
Glacius. Defender. Arrest the momentum. Bombarder. Crucial. Imperial.
As you wish. Expulsion.
Glacius. Defender on the lookout.
Expulsion.
Glacius. Depulso. Levioso. Glacius. Defender. Bombarder.
What are your thoughts on? You should have joined me. Well done, child. Alarm coming up.
Crucial. Imperial. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius. Defender. Arrest the momentum. Bombarder. Incendio. Confringo. Crucial. Glacius. Bombarda! Arrest the momentum.
I thought you'd at least hold your own.
Protego! Glacier! Bombard!
Die for that.
Cruising.
Rookwards don't go down easy.
Imperial! How can I help? Incendio! Confringo! Glacier! Incendio! I can't believe it. Rookwood's reign is finally over. I'll need to send an Al to Natty right away. For now, though, I need to get back to the map chamber and tell Fig what happened.
एकदा आवडा का टावाडा शिवू देते दाखवते स्पेल कसं मारत असत.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivanders with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart, are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
That must be the way to the repository. I should hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
I'll live in it. I don't know.
The goblins.
Oh, no, Fanron is here.
Let's go. If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
We must be getting closer.
Ranrock will be pleased with our
काय झालं बे वा कस काय मी येलो कसं काय तेच नाही
Search the area. Must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer.
will be pleased with our prospect.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
You're no match for us.
Now what?
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Young friend. It would. Let's go. Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos! Listen. More away. Bombarda!
I will make someone.
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Get them this way! We shall make quick work of them!
भाई टोटल सिनेमा लग रहा है
Who's in charge? Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Hackett.
Thank you, Professor. Careful, huh?
Revelio. Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him!
It smells like a big on us. We just need to be able to use the shop.
एक्सपल्शन शिकवला नाही रे बेटा.
We got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for.
Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks.
She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
God. The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were to her kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
It's feeding off the power from the repository. Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon. Defender. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Potato. Stupefy. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Stupefy. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Revelio. To break its connection to those traces of magic. Stupefy. Potato. Stupefy. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Potato! Stupefy! I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Stupefy! Defender! Glaciers! Bombarder! I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Defenders! Glaciers! Bombarder! Incendio! Confringo! Potato! I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Stupefy! Revelio! I need to break its connection to those traces of magic.
Traces of magic.
I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Potato! To break its connection to those traces of magic. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Potato! To break its connection to those traces of magic. Defender! Potato!
क्या करने का क्या है बे?
To break its connection to those traces of magic. connection to those traces of magic. I need to break its connection to those traces of magic. Stupid.
क्या करने गए वो कनेक्शन कैसे ब्रेक करने गए एक पहिले त्याला ते हे मारायचं वाटतं रे या त्याला ऍक्टिव्ह मारायचं
That did the trick. I have you now, Landlord. Bombarda. Defender. Potato. Stupefy. Bombarda. You protected yourself again. Not for long. Bombarda. Defender. Glaciers. much, do you? Incendio. Defender. Glacius. Protego. Defender. Glacius. won't keep up this charade. You can't run forever, Ranrock.
Give up now, and I might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Protect them. Places. Defender. Bombard. Accio. Places. Confringo. Not so powerful now, aren't you, Ranrock? Defender. Bombarder. Places.
Wah, kabit. What the fuck?
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Places. Bombard. Places. Defender. Accio.
अरे यार लय लांब ना खेळत होतो वाटतं.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Places. Confringo. Accio. Not so powerful now, aren't you, Ranrock? in Lodgok's memory.
You'll never write this down for me!
अरे यार
This cannot be happening! You will die!
I know you're feeling it now, Ranrock. This ends here, Ranrock.
You think you can stop me?
Accio. Will in Lodgok's memory.
We'll never write this down.
अडंगेड आहे मागड बघी पण नाही मारला
Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Ela que veio, professor.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Mary Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcely, justly and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. I have a lot to think about. Let's speak again soon.
क्रिसमस खत्म हो गया लगता है भाई शाम लग रही है Congrats, you have completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of your school year. With your OWL exams fast forwarding, now it's a good time to review your field guide progress, explore world, finish any remaining relationship storylines and side quests, and complete your field guide as you see fit. ये कौन सा चेंबर है रे?
Revelio.
काय म्हणते बघू विजली.
Life seems rather dull in the hamlet tonight. I'd much rather live as a domestic.
Där är det.
I can't say I'm much interested.
I can't believe she's...
The Dedalian keys are back.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even took it upon yourself to help Professor Black's house elf.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Onai. I think her mother shares the sentiment. While I do not condone taking matters into your own hands when it comes to men like Rookwood and Harlow, your bravery is to be commended.
Thank you, Professor.
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
फोर लेवल चाहिए इसको. बड़ा को 28 चाहिए था. लेवल चाहिए. कोई बात नहीं, चलो बंद कर दे. इसी तरह हॉगवर्ट्स कंप्लीट हो चुका है. मुझे खाना भी खाना है थोड़ा. चलो बीजी बाय गाइस. वापस मिलते हैं रात में शायद. वो नवीन गेम आई है ना, वो ट्राई करेंगे. पबजी ने क्रिएट कर लिया.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Liftoff of mission 41D, the first flight in the orbit of Discovery, and the shuttle has cleared the tower.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0.
Discovery, go and throttle up. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control